So, all right, so let's just get started. Yeah, so Ascended Masters, we all have different guides. So, from my understanding, we get assigned an angel, possibly even an archangel, when we're born. That they're our guide for life. That's the main one. And then what I've understand from when I've done healings and readings and on myself and clients and everything over the years, different ones can come in and out of your life at different stages depending on what you need. Oh, good, Rachel, will let you know. Awesome. So yeah, which is fascinating. Sometimes when I'm just balancing someone's chakras and tuning in, a particular god or goddess or guide will just come up to let them know that they're helping that my client, with whatever they need at the time, and that they make themselves aware, so I can share that information with them and let them know. So then you can research, you can talk to them, you can ask them questions, you can pray to them, you can manifest with them. It just helps it feel like more of a connection, and you get a bit of an image in your mind of what they might look like. They don't really look like anything. Like I have these beautiful cards, but then the artist has their depiction of what they look like. So sometimes it helps to manifest like a vision in your mind of what they might look like as well. Some of these Ascended Masters are actual people that have walked the earth. That's what Ascended Masters are. So they're people that have walked the earth and helped with humanity and done amazing things, and then when they've crossed over, they've decided they're going to continue that work, and then they can be everywhere at once. For example, Jesus is an Ascended Master. So that's how. Hi Kelly, hi Sana, I love seeing my regulars come back. I've got my little groupies, it's awesome. Yeah, so that's what's awesome. So they come back and help you, and they can be everywhere at once, and that's why they're very busy, but it's okay. It's not taking away from anything else that they're doing. Then there's gods and goddesses. And some of these Ascended Masters also, haven't always lived on Earth. They've lived on other planes and other realms and other planets and things like that. Dimensions. Same with the gods and goddesses. Some might seem like you might have heard mythological stories about them, but the energy has been there. So they might have physically been on Earth or other planets or worshipped, but it doesn't take away from God itself. It's just they have different strengths and things that people can draw on. And then there's angels and archangels, and there's different levels of them as well. So yeah, and they're with you and they help you. And then a lot of these can also, in this deck especially explains, they're also twin flames. So there's twin flames for lots of, actually in the book I'll explain to you my favorite twin flame set, that if you know a little bit about twin flames, I am one. And I'm united with mine in this life, which is just fantastic, and he'll get home any minute if you hear the door open. Yeah, one of my favourite twin flames is Jesus and Mary Magdalene. If you know, that's how cool is that? So if you're using this deck, which is Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, this is the one I use for when I want to tune in to see who's working with me now, or which Ascended Master or Keeper of the Light, this is the Keeper of the Light deck, who can I tune into the most for what I'm going through now, or who could I benefit from learning from, yeah, and ask for help, so something like that. So who do I need to work with? So other twin flame angels or Ascended Masters there's Bridget and, I don't even know how to say these names, Sernanos, Charity and Archangel Shamuel, Faith and Archangel Michael. So Faith is a goddess, so Archangel Michael has a twin flame. Freya and Odin, Holy Amethyst and Archangel Zedekiel, Hope and Archangel Gabriel, Isis and Horus, Kali and Shiva, they're the Indian god and goddess, Lady Portia and Saint Germain. So I wonder if you've heard of any of these. Some of them, I'm very familiar with a lot of them, but some of them I didn't know about until I was doing this work. Lady Venus and Sanut Kumara, Mary Magdalene and Master Jesus, Radha and Krishna, and the Shekinah and the Holy Spirit. So they're all twin flames, and so that's very important because twin flame energy is even stronger when they're united. Hey, Chas! So when they're united, they're stronger together. So if you're using these cards and you pulled out both of the twin flames, then that just amplifies the meaning and the work that you're doing and the importance of it. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Does anyone know about who any of the, do you know that there's an archangel or angel that you work with, or an ascended master, or a god or goddess that you've been drawn to, or keeps popping up in your life? Like, do you have anyone that you've heard about before? Have you had a reading with it? I went to use my mouse for my phone. Oh my gosh, to scroll. Like, hello. Hey Charlie. Awesome. Yeah, so if anyone got like, hey Felicity, awesome, she's just tuned in. So yes, Ascended Masters, I'm using my Keepers of the Light deck today, and they have Ascended Masters, gods and goddesses, and archangels in there, some of the main ones, and there might be some you hadn't heard about before. Yeah, so the difference is some have been on the earth, some have been in other dimensions, they've done the real work, and then they heard the call when they crossed over and they wanted to keep helping humanity. That's their job, so it's really cool. Yes, I will definitely, I'm going to check everyone's guides for them. You've worked, Michelle, with Isis, Venus, and Aphrodite. Oh, yeah, cool. Aphrodite's not even in it. I think there's another one that's, sometimes in different mythology, Aphrodite will mean another god. Like, they have different names in different countries. Does that make sense? Different. My eyebrows are very expressive right then. Funny. Awesome, I love it. So it's good to call in, if you learn about different guides, ascended masters, gods and goddesses, then you can call on them when you need them, if you know what their strengths are. So I always recommend, if you find out, well, tonight, like, you find out who your ascended master is or guide is, get a photo of them, find one and keep it as the backdrop on your phone, or print a picture and put it somewhere prominent. You can even get really into it and make a little temple shrine thing in the corner of your house somewhere special, with some crystals and things that relate to them and help. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps here. Someone's loving that energy, loving that idea. It's like, yes, they like to be worshipped, but not like because it's egotistical, because it keeps the energy present, and seeing the little altar or whatever that you make of them keeps them top of mind, or reminds you to ask for their help and draw on them. And sometimes you can really embody a god or a goddess or an angel and feel their energy. I know when I've done some work with particular goddesses, I've embodied the energy and I've changed my look when I'm really feeling their vibe. Like, I might do my makeup differently, I dress differently, I just feel really different. Yeah, just when you embody that energy, which is great. But and it teaches you, and so then some of that energy stays with you and you can just draw on it. Same with animals and spirit animals, you can draw on their strengths. Oh, Michael and Gabrielle, beautiful. Awesome. Yes, I pulled a card for myself today and I asked who is the main angel guide that's been with me all this time, and I got Archangel Michael, and he's the one that pops up. I just laughed. Of course it was Michael. Thank you. For parenting, I work with Mother Mary. Oh, beautiful. Yes, often I get Mother Mary come up when I work on women's heart chakras quite a lot. She comes in and she loves helping with that beautiful mothering energy to nurture women. I often get nurturing women who feel like they do all the nurturing and all the work, and Mother Mary loves to come in and nurture you, to help you, because sometimes we feel like run down. We like to have that same beautiful mothering energy ourselves. So Michael's been floating around, but I think he's gone now. Okay, cool. There'll be someone else. I want to use my mouse again. Oh my gosh.